your spouse, Scott's a pretty good lawyer in his own right, isn't he? Yeah, I'm sorry, I neglected to mention that when I was introducing you. This issue about your feelings about sexual harassment and the recourse of people who have been harassed seems to have arisen when you were testifying as a private citizen back in 2021 before the House, as I understand it. And I've read your testimony. I've read the record. I don't see how any fair-minded person can conclude that you were trying to do anything to impede someone who's a victim of sexual harassment from being able to address the wrongs. Here's a quotation I want to from your testimony. Quote, your words, not mine. Allegations of sexual harassment and assault should be taken seriously, and accusers afforded the full protections of the law as they seek to hold those responsible to account. Removing one form of dispute resolution, however, does not further those goals. Did I read that correctly?
All I'm gonna say, y'all, is sexual assault is very serious. Okay, like if it happens to you, you need to report it ASAP. It's a very serious thing, and it happens all the time. Whether it's a man, whether it's a female, I don't care what none of y'all say. Obviously, there's a lot of lying sometimes, and falsely accused, but that'll come with everything. But sexual assault is definitely an abuse. It's definitely a major thing in this country and this world. You know what I'm saying? Send they ass to jail. Straight up, send them to jail. Send them to jail, and if you're falsely accusing people of this, you need to do some time too. What? Do some time or get fined or get some gotta happen with people that falsely accuse people of this kind of stuff, okay? That's traumatizing. That is traumatizing. Because we know for sure the judge is gonna go, hey, yeah. Hey, y'all know what's up. I ain't finna go there.
That is correct.
Now, if I am a victim of sexual harassment, I have a number of options. I can file a complaint and try to resolve it privately if it's in the workplace with my employer and the alleged perpetrator. Can I not?
Yes, you can.
Or I could choose to mediate the dispute, could I not?
Yes, Senator.
Or I could choose to arbitrate the dispute, could I not?
Yes.
Or I could choose to go to court, could I not?
That's correct, Senator.
Now, do you oppose removing any of those options for someone who's an alleged victim?
No, Senator. Victims should have their choice of how to deal with these issues.
And as I understand your testimony, tell me if I read it wrong, but I looked at it pretty carefully. What you were saying is that, at least as I appreciate it, that all forms of redress should be available to the alleged victim, right?
Yes, Senator.
I mean, would you elaborate on that a little more? Because I honestly, I don't get it. I mean, I get the politics, you know, the folks that Democrat and Republican and all that, but my experience, you're not a very political person, and you were asked to come testify as a lawyer and an expert in the law, so tell me what you said.
Thank you, Senator. And when I hear these criticisms, it feels very disconnected from my actual testimony. I would never try to silence a victim of sexual assault or harassment. My point in my testimony was to provide some context for how many different options for resolving these claims and addressing these claims should be available to women. And, forcing them into litigation or taking away their choice of one option or another is not actually supporting the victims, and Congress should do as it sees fit to make sure that these victims still have options for resolving these terrible events.
Okay. Well, let me be sure I understand your testimony. Do you consider acts of sexual harassment to be repugnant?
Yes, of course.
And do you support the right of anyone who claims to be sexually harassed to be able to have their allegations heard in accordance with the rule of law and due process?
Yes, absolutely.
In your testimony, did you support all forms of redress? Do you think we ought to preclude somebody from going to court or not going to court, or arbitrating or not arbitrating, or mediating or not mediating?
No, I didn't take anything off the table.
Okay, I didn't think you did. I read it pretty carefully. All right, well, thank you, Judge.
Yeah, just talking about the video in general. I like Kennedy, John Kennedy. I respect him. Not gonna lie, he just tells it what it is. He remind me of Jasmine Crockett. They just tell it what it is. They don't play. They're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. They're gonna be respectful as they can, but they gonna get on you. They're gonna get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? More of the story is sexual assault. All that it's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary, man. Abuse, unnecessary. I'd rather talk something out than do that to my, you know what I'm saying, my girl or my wife. Like, it's the most ultimate disrespectful shit ever. Okay. And yes, y'all, it is some false accusers out here. It's a lot. It happens a lot. And hey, if y'all know me on this channel, y'all know I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. It's a lot of cases of the sexual assault and the rape that's falsely accused, women falsely accusing men. Let's not. Like I said, it happens a lot when it actually happens, but it happens a lot when they're false accused because they know for sure the judges are going to send that man to jail easily. As soon as they call the cops, like, he hit me, over with for him. They don't want to hear nothing. You're already guilty. You gotta prove your innocence. It's not the other way around right now. That's a fact. If y'all want to argue me down in the comment section, it is what it is. We can argue. I will live stream so we can go back and forth on this. It is what it is, bro. Just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just don't lie. It does happen a lot though, but I'd rather talk stuff out anyway. I don't do none of that arguing, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comment section. Give me your thoughts about sexual assault, abuse in general, and a falsely accused of sexual assault and abuse, please. Peace and love, baby. We out.